and then you enter. The sound was what hit you first. The sound of gushing water coming from different corners of the room, rocks beside and behind it falling to the bottom, meeting a stream where it flowed. Decoration fit for a queen. And it was like an entrance to an office building more than a tent, with paintings on the walls and statues. We have statues and paintings. Let me know if you want to examine anything.
I want to examine the paintings.
Let's examine the paintings together then.
Paintings of Zephyr were in each wall, but unlike most rich people, it wasn't of self-portraits or anything fancy, but rather neoclassical paintings of Zephyr being killed, his head sliced off, dying of poison, being shot, being tortured. It was dark. It was Zephyr.
I like this place.
You have to
What's there,
encapsulate that moment.
Well, for someone who wanted to be killed that bad, he gave us a lot of trouble.
Alagard looks at the paintings and kind of whispers to himself, This is just too easy. Are we actually going to do it?
Well, a damn
Really?
Either way, I can agree with Stickler on thing. Be prepared for anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
It don't make sense at all.
maybe he pulls like a weird circus trick or something.
Yeah, Punky, that make a lot of sense. You're so smart.
Thank you.
Never know a Zephyr worth you.
What was crazy, egotistical, was the large statue of Zephyr in the middle of the room, standing proudly in his ringmaster stance as arms claw at his legs and feet, trying to drag him down but couldn't.
Can I poke it?
You can poke it.
Can I poke the statue?
You can poke the statue.
I poke the statue.
Nothing
Oh,
happens.
I'm touching the statue.
It's a statue! Yay!
Oh my god. Xander, do you think I should commission a statue for my wife?
I don't know. You can do whatever you want with your money.
No, that'd be too lame. It needs to
Do
be
you
better.
have a wife, Santa?
No, I was never a pulled down type of guy. I've always been a party fiend, as I've been called a few times.
Oh, so you're a slut. That makes so much sense.
With yes, but with protection. I'm not that bad.
Well, you're young. Give it some time.
What's protection?
Oh, for God's sake.
Bad thing.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's a help to stop the scary desire of birth.
Yeah. I understand.
Where on earth is Zephyr?
Now, the second room. You enter the room and you see two beautiful sets of stairs leading to a higher floor. The higher floor has two directions. Between the two stairs was a wall of rocks. Water streamed down them, ready to trickle, leading to a trickle at a little river at the bottom. The sound of gushing water was the only thing that filled the room. In the higher floor, there to the right there is a hallway, and to the left there is also another hallway. Between those hallways, there is a portrait in the middle. And at the bottom floor, there is a statue on the left and there is a statue on the right.
I shall look at the one on the left.
On the left, it was a statue of. It's like a pedestal. It's like a little pedestal with like a smaller statue, life size in it. It was a statue of a fox and a plaque under it. And it says, "The Hungry Fox."
Hungry fox.
I'm gonna go check the right statue.
It is also the same as the one on the left. It was a plaque underneath it, but instead of a fox, it was a statue of a bunny. A plaque underneath it. The clueless bunny.
Something tells me we gotta go in the direction that the fox is pursuing the bunny. But let's see what the portrait has.
You would see what would be a symmetrical neoclassical portrait of a woman. A portrait seems to have a straight cut in the middle of her face. Like, top to bottom of the portrait. It's not like a cut as in a bruise. A cut as in, like, there was a line drawn in the middle of her face.
How does the woman look?
Neoclassical times, she wears white with dark hair, with gray streaks in them. Glasses as well.
It's just.
That
It's
looks-
just. What does this mean?
That's Zephyr, right? Like, it looks like Zephyr. She has, like, black hair, but, like, parts of her hair are, like, gray or, like, white. And she uses glasses.
If that's the case, what happened to her?
She never found a husband that treated her right. That's what happened to her.
Santa giggles at that. I would love to have a husband.
Clueless.
I just don't want to depend on one.
Well, it's a
I was
two-way.
talking about
I just don't think everyone. Aiden, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't think everyone wants.
He's saying he's gay. Anyway, Clueless Bunny and the Hungry Fox.
I do. What the fuck?
Well, this could mean two things. A, we pursue the clueless bunny to the right. B,
To the-
the bunny is clueless of the dangers to the right, and we must go to the left.
to the left.
Thank you, Aiden. Very helpful.
Is there anything else in the room? Like, is there doors? Is there anything to keep in note?
Between the stairs, there is a fountain. A wall of rock. Water stream down them, leading to trickle at the little river at the bottom. The sound of gushing water was the only thing that filled the room. What am I describing?
Oh, okay. So there's a wall of a dam?
Luffy's like looking at all the water, just looking around like. He's always had an obsession with water. It's like a waterfall in here.
Can Alucard move the fox?
You see, behind the fox statue, behind the pedestal, at the back of the pedestal, there is a shotgun aimed at the fox.
Can we check to see if there's something in the other statue?
You turn the rabbit statue and at the same time turn the pedestal, and at the back of it, it is also the signifier of a rifle aimed at the bunny.
They're both being haunted. We could check upstairs to see where those doors go.
That is true. Yeah, let's try that.
Where do you want to go? There's two hallways, the one on the right or the one on the left.
Good adventurers always go
Go where?
left.
Left. Alright.
You didn't know what you expected, but a giant heart-shaped canopy bed taking over the entire floor wasn't exactly on the list. You would see Zephyr sleeping soundly under the covers. He didn't even change clothes. What a heathen.
Let's leave him be. There's clearly more to this.
It just
Yes.
seems too easy.
Absolutely. Those statues must mean something.
You go right to the bunny's hallway. And there was it was a dark hallway. And suddenly there was a bright light. And suddenly the sound hits you first. You are in Pancake's hideout.
Okay, so I put 2 and 2 together, but I think you guys already have. So Zephyr's the fox, and Pancake's the bunny, but there is something bigger at play here.
Yeah, because they're both being hunted.
Yeah,
Or at least
they both got a rifle on them, on their backs.
turns to Pancake.
Everyone turns to Pancake, I think.
Yeah, everyone
Criminal.
just turns to Pancake. Every single one of them.
She looks at the environment confused, did we do something wrong? Did it put us back to where we slept?
I think it's doing exactly what it needs to do.
Something else is at play here.
The statues. You remember where they were positioned?
Yeah,
You are the bunny.
Yeah.
that's a cute compliment, I think.
No. You are the clueless bunny, and Zephyr is the hungry fox. But both of you have a rifle to your backs.
What does that mean?
I'm not quite sure. But it means you've been played. At least by Zephyr.
Yeah. I don't think they have been actually forgotten about you this whole time.
Alucard looks to Pancake, and his eyes are kind of racing a bit. But he then shakes it off and says, "Let's just kill that ringmaster already."
Let's be
But we-
cautious.
We don't know how yet.
What is there to be
Yes.
cautious about? He's right there.
The rifles. There is something more, and if we act reckless, we could be hunted as well.
You said yourself it could have been that easy.
At this point,
Alucard,
Ellicott, no.
there's something at play here, and I just want to go home to my miserable life as before. That's all.
we won't be going home if we don't do this correctly.
Actually, mentioning that, who's to say we will go home?
Oh my god, don't start now though. So what do you want to do? Stay here forever? It's the same anyway.
I don't know.
Then what is all the yelling about? Get your shit together. One day you want to go home, one day you don't want to go. Oh my god. At least stay out of the way if you're so indecisive.
Alucard is seething. He is breathing heavily, and you can see his face is slowly turning red.
Cannot see because you put too much white paint in your face.
Xander goes actually puts himself in between Alucard and Aiden, unlike the last time. Hold on. Please, Alucard, you need to listen. We'll figure this out. Please don't be reckless. This is our moment, our shot.
I'm
Oh, I think I got it.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm also
What are
thinking.
What are you guys thinking?
Oh,
I don't know.
Spill it.
If
I'm
I'm gonna be
stupid.
so
If-
real. My
if
ass is
it's
so
a-
stupid.
if Zephyr is meant to be the fox and Pancake is meant to be the bunny, but both of them have shotguns on their back, considering how Zephyr wants to die, and he has a gun behind his back, but also Pancake the bunny does. I think it also means we may have to kill Pancake.
Astute observation, Loopy. I think you're quite right.
Do we have to kill them at the same time?
We have them both here. And despite our altercation, I trust you to be a good shot, Stickler.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't you dare.
Anything for Zephyr?
After what we've gone through,
My only goal was to get home. And if this is how we do it, so be it.
this. You see Alucard just shakes a bit.
Alucard, look, we don't have to do it right away. We can say our goodbyes.
There has to be another way. What about the wall of rocks? We saw water pouring from it. What if there's like a secret door behind it?
I suppose it
How
wouldn't
is
hurt
Maya?
to check.
How's
Yeah,
Pancake
she's been very
reacting to all
quiet.
of it?
I don't know.
Like,
I did genuinely like.
ourselves.
I did genuinely imagine like Pancake trying to stake out the area. Like, is this real? Is this a fake scenario? And, like, she's not in the room.
So I think we should check the rocks first, and if we don't find anything sufficient, we'll go with plan B.
Let's hope plan A will work. I want to say Alucard kind of fast walks his way out of the room and towards the rocks, and I think he will begin to try and pull the rocks out.
You would see what would be a place of sacrifice. There are sigils on the floor, covered in eyes, and you would be reminded of the cult that make deals with Zephyr with every sacrifice, and then they get something returned back.
I suppose that answers that then.
Alucard is kind of depressed at this point. He's kind of being thrown with a lot of things at him, and they're so close to just getting out of there. But a side of him thinks maybe there was an option for them to escape a long time ago.
Alucard, do you see what we have to do now?
I think I do.
Guys, you left me at the... Hello?
Loopy, grab her.
He proceeds to cartwheel out of there and goes to fetch her.
Hi.
Grabs.
Oh, where are we going?
Does the thing. Ooh,
Good job. Who's on Zephyr duty?
me.
I think it would be wise for two of us to stay here with Pancake and Alucard, and two of us to go and get Zephyr. How does that sound?
I'll stay here.
All right, Aiden, are you coming?
No.
What are you talking about?
Pancake, it's all right. We'll explain when everything's in place.
Okay.
I think Alucard would just take a Pancake and not say a word. Just like bring her to the altar thing. Is that right?
Yeah.
Alucard, we must wait. Be patient.
He doesn't say anything.
I'm scared. Is everything gonna be okay?
I believe so. In the end.
As the both of them go away, the camera pans towards Alucard and Pancake a little, and we see Pancake hold his hand. She is trembling. I'm scared. We're about to leave, are we?
Yes. Yeah, we're about to leave.
Okay. Okay. I can't wait to write you letters.
I can't wait to get them.
She smiles. And we move to Zephyr's room, he is sleeping soundly in bed, vulnerable as he wants to be.
Loopy is
I
staring lovingly at him, a pang of hurt but adoration in their heart, and they quietly cartwheel to him. He looks so peaceful.
We see Zephyr stretch, move to another position, and yawn.
Ritualistic sacrifice was never how I pictured your death. It seems oddly fitting. Eden,
yeah.
how exactly do you feel about your wife?
I think she is the most beautiful, amazing, extraordinary human being in the entire world. And she is my only reason for living.
So romantic. They let out a little sniffle. But I feel the exact same way about him. But there is so much anger and resentment. Why is that anger meant to love him? No, I can't. I can't.
You fight back the images of in your head, Loopy. The images of you lying next to him in a domestic, loving relationship. Him putting his head on his shoulders, hand on your chest, smiling soundly, a genuine one. Not with the teeth, not with anything. It was love.
He is so beautiful. He's so amazing. They look to Aiden sadly. They are crying a little bit. A tear falling down their cheek. I can't live like this. And they slowly wake Zephyr up. Wakey, wakey.
He yawns. And he looks at you with a smile on his face. You made it. I knew I could believe in all of you.
Yes. I promise we're not disappointments. I'm not a disappointment. Always going to be beautiful.
Oh, Loopy. He puts a hand on your cheek and goes, "You are my best."
Loopy squeals softly. She is so happy at this. Now, are you ready?
Oh, for hundreds and hundreds of years, I've been ready. He raises a hand and puts his hands behind his back, and chains are put around them. What was once a god, now a prisoner. Happy to be one. Now, we see downstairs, Pancake also has those chains on her hands. Both Zephyr's and Pancake's dresses, white, neoclassical, the same as the woman in the picture.
Luffy turns to Aiden and Steckler specifically, and they whisper, "Do me a favor. Hold me back," as it's quite clear that they're crying.
I'll make these shots count. Aiden?
He nods in agreement.
Xander,
Yes, Ellicott?
give me the knife.
Of course.
Pancake is confused at her new dress. She's confused at the chains on her hands. She looks around. She goes, "What? What?" And Zephyr, happily, in the calmest face ever, she locks arms with her, so they are back to back. They sit in the middle of the room, and while Pancake is panicked, her body stiff and afraid, Zephyr is the calmest she has ever been. Like a day after work, exhausted and ready to get it over with.
Alucard goes up to them, and with the knife and the gun, he is shaking. He says this one last thing to Pancake. "I'm so sorry, Pancake." He saves Pancake the pain by shooting her in the head, a quick death. As for Zephyr, he stabs them in the neck.
As you do, Pancake, the way she looked at you before you pulled the trigger on the gun was almost like she was hurt more from your actions than the gun itself. And then you shoot. Zephyr looked at you, waiting but satisfied. This was the most corporeal he has ever felt. And when he is stabbed in the neck, he smiles, the most satisfied smile on earth. And you see Pancake, as Pancake falls dead, Zephyr's body turns into light. It loses its form as the light spreads around the room.
Luffy can't even bring herself to look at Zephyr being killed. And the last thing that they even say was, "Enjoy the end of your book, my love." And they turn and start to cry. Like the most genuine cry they've ever cried.
As the light spreads around the room, it enters Pancake's body, and the body that was once two was now one. And she sits there slumped over as your environment is actually, I never quite knew how to end this story. I will say that you are freed, your job is done, everything is drawn, everything that needed to be done was done, and you wake up in bodies, your old ones. There was a fire somewhere on Earth, and what left the fire was the burning but alive body of a man who survived. After months, some of you were found. Your families came to collect you, but overall, your wishes, an eye for an eye, you did a god a favor, and you got what you wanted. From Stickler to Alucard, let's start with Stickler. How does your life continue?
I think Stickler, this whole experience, has definitely changed him. He probably didn't even need his wish, because now he's living for his family rather than chasing after their affection. And slowly and surely, things will start to mend again.
He is rescued from that alleyway that he almost died in. In the hospital, some people from the various parties surprisingly came to see him. And from there, he grew his life to exactly what he wanted to be, a showman. Oddly enough, a magician. He does not know if his name will be known, but in the now, he has his light.
No one really knew what happened to Loopy. How someone with a mind so scrambled could live in the world. You never really knew. They faded away from existence, or at least people who knew who they were. Tales would be told of a mysterious performer across the land, and eventually, through time, each member would get a message, a little crusty letter with the words, "I am so sorry. Thank you, teammate."
After spending some months in rehabilitation after the fire, you could see that in Misuha's stomach there was already a bump. It was already obvious that she was pregnant, and there was only 1 month left until the baby was gonna be born. You could hear conversations of Aiden suggesting to baking a cake to receive the baby, but Misuha kindly reminded him that he could not eat a cake because he was a newborn. And so he decided to make research about all the people who fought in the Vietnamese War. A part of him, even though he knew they were all gonna be, some of them were gonna be older than how they met them, he was wishing to at least find them living the life that they wanted to live.
When Alucard returned back into his timeline, he walked home all the way back to a city called New Harbor. And there he saw his home. And opening the door, he saw that his mother was no longer in the bed. No one was there. And he then left and went to the tallest building in the city. He always wanted to be known for something more. And so he jumps.
What a good story from 5 different people. I think this is a good place to end our one shot.